Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in to Words of Wisdom Tarot. I am your hostess with the mostest, Wendy with an E. And I am here to give you the pulse of what is happening in the female collective today. It's a beautiful day here in Calgary. Sun is shining, birds are singing. All the windows are open. It's absolutely fantastic. And I want you to know that I'm here reading for women like you who are looking for confirmation, clarity, and language for what you already feel in your body. So if this is you, you are definitely in the right place. Just know that this is a general reading, so if it doesn't apply to you, don't try to make it apply to you. There will be other readings that will. So take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, here we go. So today we are using the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. I like these cards. Yesterday's cards were lovely, but these cards have called to me for a long time and I really enjoy using them. So let's go with today's chakra reading and see what's going on for all of you ladies out there. And you know, this channel is definitely geared towards women who are on a spiritual journey and looking to more deeply understand who they are and remember who they are. So let's give this a go, shall we? Let's see what today has to say. We can get 7 cards, please, for all the chakras. That would be fantastic. No, not that one. It's funny how my cards will talk to me. No, okay. I have to get a coaster for that corner. Alrighty, here we go. So, starting in the root chakra today, we have maple spirit and generosity. Now, I can feel instantly from this card that women are not feeling very generous at the moment with life, with other human beings. But this is not about being generous with other human beings. This is about generosity to yourself. This is about pulling yourself out of the things that are distracting you, that are filling your head, that are taking you out of your body. Because the root chakra, that's where we need to, as women, we need to stay grounded in our lower chakras. That is part of being yin energy, is that we are in the lower chakras, because that is how we get our answers from our heart, is staying very grounded. So this card is asking you to be very generous with yourself, with giving yourself love, with giving yourself space to grow. Yeah. It's okay. So you see all that red, the root chakra is red. It's okay to question your roots. It's okay to question what is going on in your root chakra in terms of stability in society, in your home. But this card is asking you to be really kind to yourself. Like, normally I would say generosity, this would be, you know, what you're giving to other people. This card is saying no. Pull yourself back into your root chakra, figure out what it is that you need to make yourself feel better, and fill yourself up. That is what this card is telling you. And as we move up into the sacral chakra, we have fire spirit and energy. So when we take proper care of ourselves, it gives us energy. It fires up our mitochondria. It helps us find our passion. It helps us find our creativity. It helps us, as Home Depot would say, it helps us put on our inner orange. I don't know about you, but orange actually makes me feel pretty good, like in terms of a color. So we're coming up from, give yourself some self-care. It's going to give you some energy. And you're moving up into the solar plexus, which is the wolf spirit and family. That is going to give you the energy to be able to deal with the family that's around you. And family doesn't necessarily mean your husband, kids, etc., etc. That just means your community, right? The people you work with, the people you hang out with, all of those, the familia, right? This taking care of yourself is going to give you the energy and the strength to be able to deal with your solar plexus, to stand in your power and go, okay, I have taken care of myself today. I've given myself energy. Now I have enough to give to other people. It's really important that we take care of ourselves and we stay really embodied, okay? So moving into the heart, we have the willow spirit and flexibility. So this card is asking you from a heart-centered place to be open, to not get fixated on any one particular narrative, so to speak, okay? And we're not necessarily talking about, like, we're not just talking about what's going on out in the world. We're just talking about what's going on in your own life, because we all have these little stories that are running in our lives. This card is asking you to have some flexibility today for how you feel about those things. Keep your mind open, allow yourself to try to see things from a place of love. That doesn't mean to bypass any other feelings that you have. It's just asking you to be malleable, to look at all the different options and not fixate yourself on one. Let yourself kind of go with the flow in these lower chakras, okay? So we're going to move up into the upper chakras, and we're going to toadstools and growth in the throat chakra. So I've been really watching over the last few days and really noticing that women are speaking up now. I'm pretty sure we all know why, and if we don't, we should go find out why women are speaking up. The only thing I will say to you is 62 million. There's going to be, and there is already happening, but there's going to be a lot of growth in the feminine collective speaking up. We have been sublimated and oppressed for a long time. Our words haven't mattered. Men haven't heard us. And I'm not here man bashing. This is just the reality. This card is talking about how women are no longer going to put up with what is going on. And we are speaking our minds now. All of us. I know even myself, who I was brought up as a people pleaser. I definitely believe in if you don't have something nice to say, scroll on. I have not been following that rule lately because apparently I'm experiencing some growth in my throat chakra too. Third eye, wild rose, fairy, and love. So again, this comes back to this willow spirit and flexibility and being open-minded and coming from a place of love. It's so interesting that your third eye chakra and the heart have basically said the same message. As difficult as all of this is, as angry as everybody is, and even if you're not angry, if whatever your position is on things that are happening currently, this card is asking you to see the world through the eyes of love. It's really tough to do that right now. I 100% can admit that. But I'm going to tell you that when you see the world through the eyes of love, when you use this area to see the world differently, your world changes. So these cards are asking you to not allow yourself to fall into the darkness of what is happening right now. Stay focused in love and create the world that you want to be in right now. And I'm sure if you're sitting here listening to this right now, you're like, I know what she's talking about. Ugh. Take the steps, okay? And last but not least, Crown chakra with the pure spirit of purification. This is a collective card for everybody, but mostly for the feminine collective, because that's who I read for. I feel like this card is talking about how we have really clouded our connection to source through all the other things that have been happening, right? When we are not really good at taking care of ourselves, when we don't have time or we don't even make 5 minutes to pour into ourselves, then we don't have the energy to deal with the people, to be flexible, to speak our truth, to be able to see the world from a place of love, right? This card is saying when you start to do the things you need to do, it helps to clear up the connection to spirit. When you're not dragging in negative energies and you're living from a more positively focused perspective, and that doesn't mean bypassing your feelings. It doesn't mean you're not going to have bad days. It doesn't mean you're not going to have bad weeks. But what it means is you don't live there. Okay? So this card is asking you to clean up your thinking, allow more access from the divine, and just basically, I just keep getting shown like this whiteness, and that, which is the color of the crown chakra. But I feel like a lot of us are going to have a lot of lightness coming in and cleaning up a lot of these old paradigms that are rolling around in our heads and removing the limiting beliefs and the oppressionary thoughts and all of that. Like there's a lot of reprogramming going on in people's heads right now, and that's going to be changing what is going to be able to come in through from the divine itself. So there are 7 cards. I'm going to pull one more just to tie it all together. Ha, see? Now, when you do all this, when you take care of yourself, you give yourself energy to be able to deal with the people around you, and you stand in your power and you allow yourself to be flexible, speak your truth, look at the world from a place of love, clean up your thoughts and your reality, you become like the phoenix, and you get to transmute, and you get to change, and you get to become someone better, someone different, someone stronger, someone more empowered. Whatever it is that you are looking for, do this work, and your transformation is coming. So there you go. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope that this resonated for you and there was a message in here for you. I do have personals open, so please feel free to reach out, and I would be really happy to help you solve your most pressing problems. So have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah!